This is Utah Lake. It's the biggest freshwater lake in Utah. Seems massive to me. There's fishing, water skiing, boating. It's about 7 o'clock. People having fun here. Seems to be a popular destination during the warm weather. This place has white bass, black bass, channel catfish, walleye, some type of a fish called a June sucker. I'm not familiar with it, but apparently it's the only place that fish exists is here. This here is the no wake zone leading to the boat ramp. This is kind of cool. This is right near the Utah Lake parking area. There's a bike trail that runs through the Provo River Trail, or that is the Provo River Trail. Back over here. I'm gonna go check it out. Of course, I'm on my favorite bike. This is a serious riparian area. Man, I'm gonna have to find out if there's fish in here. Everybody keeps saying there's white bass in this lake, or this river rather. Got cattle over here. A lot of cattle ranches in this area of Utah. And this is beautiful through here. Looks like they do a good job of taking care of this trail too. Oh, interesting. That's a utility pipe that goes over to the top of the river. Something's going on construction-wise with this too, because I've noticed there's aerating. There's some kind of aeration going on in this river that obviously was put in. You can see these areas here that are being aerated. Somebody was saying there's some construction project that diverted this river a little bit, and I think they're aerating it, trying to put oxygen in the river to keep the aquatic life sustainable. Yeah, see, here's more here. If I was to come fishing here, it would definitely be in the area near those aerating areas. I just stopped to talk to a couple that was walking, and yeah, this trail system goes for miles, and all this stuff here is from the cottonwoods, which is blowing. Man, the water table here must be pretty high, because this trail is only a couple feet above the level of the water. Yeah, I don't think this would be a good place if you got a lot of allergies, man. Look at this cottonwood stuff all along this trail. These trees are all shedding. The gal said that she thought that the aerating going on was kind of to mark I guess they rent little canoes and paddle boards and stuff along here. And I don't know why they would go to that much trouble to mark a trail, but that's what she said. You can see that aerating going on right there. I'm going to go a little farther. Oh, there's somebody over there fishing. So yeah, this Provo River dumps into the Utah Lake. Some kind of a zip lining thing here. Oh yeah, some kind of a little, like, not amusement park, but some kind of a little park with zip lining and stuff. Huh. Well, it's all about the experiences. Never would have known any of this existed if I hadn't stopped in Provo. Yeah, okay, there's some kind of a little park rental thing here. Fascinating. This is interesting. This reminds me of some stuff you'd see in the South. I'm on a road that's away from the trail, and I think this is a private, some kind of a big private ranch here in Provo that's near the trail. And look here, there's a dumb little chicken walking around out here all by himself. Wow. If he was in San Diego, in the community I used to live in, he'd be picked off by a hawk in no time. Yeah, this is beautiful ranch land. Man, you could graze cattle here. I mean, it's already June and look at all this green grass. I guess these are the people that own it here. There's another chicken in the yard there. Yeah, if you're an RV traveler, you got to get out on your bike, ride around. It's amazing what you see that you wouldn't see in a car driving around. My wife used to love doing all this, and look at, there's some really neat, I don't know if those are mules. No, those are horses. Nice horses over there. We used to love doing this, going out and finding odd places and exploring. Nice looking horse. I'm gonna go down here and take a look at these cows. This is cool. Look at these cows, man. They're in this grass that's knee deep. It's kind of sad. There's kids that grow up in places in this country that have never, never physically been to places like this. How you doing? Hey, buddy. That cow looking at me. He's probably thinking, what in the hell are you doing pointing that camera at me? Man, there's a lot of cattle out here. For the most part, the people that you run into here in Utah seem to be very friendly. which is kind of nice. I didn't photograph it, but there was an actual pigsty down at the end of that road where there was a big pen with a bunch of baby pigs or piglets. And boy, did it stink. Anyway, I'm headed back to the RV park. I'll turn this camera around. So the consensus is there is a lot of fish in this river, but they're very temperamental. And one kid I just talked to said there are a lot of trout in here, brown trout, which is really weird because I've always been of the opinion that trout are more cold water, but I don't know what the temperature of this water is, but the people were jumping in the lake that this river feeds into, so it can't be that cold. There's a fish right there. Oh, yeah, there's a fish that just jumped right there. So weird, you know, being from California, and you know, we don't have a lot of this kind of stuff as far as these kinds of rivers, at least in Southern California. And you hardly see anybody here fishing. It's like up in Washington, there's an abundance of salmon and salmon fishing, and yet it seems like the people that live there don't really participate. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. I know it looks nice and bright out, but it's probably, God, it might be close to 8 o'clock. It doesn't get dark here until, gosh, I want to say 9 o'clock. It's the entrance to Utah Lake. I'm headed back to the RV park now, which is only about, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 feet from the entrance of the RV park, which is technically right across the street from Provo Airport, which is funny. And they do have commercial jets there, but they're very infrequent. Here's another view of the Provo River going over a bridge. This place here is interesting for anybody who likes collecting classic signs. I mean, some of these brands I've never even heard of, and I'm 62 years old. This is really amazing. Sparks Museum. Wow. And they're over here too. Tons of signs. Wow, I bet some of these signs are worth some real money to collectors. Here's the RV park here. Actually, I can see the back of my rig over there. There's Provo Airport. Doesn't look like much, but it's got a full-on, I think about an 8,000 or 9,000 foot runway. I'll go through the front entrance of the RV park. This is the back exit here. It's actually a really neat little park. It was family owned, or still is. Super nice people. You can get packages here, get your mail if you want it. Here's the entrance. I'll go ahead and shut this off for now. Have a nice day and safe travels.